All right. So today I'll be talking about bell hooks and her impact in feminism and some of her short-term and long-term as well impact in the society. All right. So basically, who is she? Bell Hooks is an American scholar and activist who was born in Kentucky. She lived in a segregated community as well in Kentucky during these times. She explored the varied perceptions of black women and black women writers and the development of feminist identities. Her real name is Gloria Jean Watkins, but she changed her name to her pen name to Bell Hooks after her grandmother, who she found very influential and a strong woman. And so the reason why her name is in lowercase, so the B is lowercase and the H is lowercase, is because she wanted to focus on her work and not her personal qualities. And she also was a professor at USC, Yale, and Oberlin, hope I'm saying that right, college, where she taught English, ethics, Afro-American, and women's studies. So some of her significance that she has accomplished. Most known for her book, Ain't I a Woman, in 1981. She centralized the intersection of race, sex, and class at the core of black women's lives. She argues that each of these identities have the ability to produce systems of oppression and domination. She also was the woman, quote unquote, known as the person that talks back. So basically speaking as an equal to an authority figure and daring to disagree or have an opinion, which at this time was seen as illegal or undervalued, especially as a woman. And also known for another book she wrote called Talking Bad, Thinking Feminist and Thinking Black, which this book unveils her truth and the downfall that women typically fall into that keep the dominant pattern of men in the workplace. It also discusses the struggle of self-identification, self-representation, and self-realization. Okay, so some short-term effects that she had on society. She influenced her students that she taught at to have critical thinking. She believed that, explains the importance of critical thinking for women and radical justice. She didn't just want people or her students just to talk about it, but she wanted them to deeply think about the things that's going on in society and act upon it critically. She also brought the light on mainstream music and Hollywood. She called out Madonna for fetishizing black culture in her film clips and live shows. She calls out Beyonce as well and says she's an anti-feminist because of the concern over the influence of sexualized images and how that impact women or girls, especially young black girls. Expresses that Hollywood reveals the black community and especially black women as undervalued and poorly thought of. Okay. And lastly, she encourages that feminism is for everyone, no matter what race you are, no matter what sex or gender you are. She believes that feminism is for everyone, and that took a short-term impact on the society. So remember what that is. So I'm going on to the long term, and you'll see how that took the short-term impact with feminism for everyone. So going to the long-term effects and the worries of it, she encouraged feminists to stay strong. So basically, people that are feminists to stay strong in, what you believe in, fighting for women, fighting for, the rights of women, the justice of women. Don't fall off or don't, get weak in it, but to always stay strong in it. She also changed the thoughts of many white women writers. She reveals how she's in work with feminist white women today because she saw these women grow in their willingness to open their minds and change the whole direction of feminist thoughts, writings, and actions. And today's feminism, so this is some of the words that she has, today's feminism is in a state of crisis. She believes that feminism has lost its radical potential, that it has converged too closely with individualism. So basically everyone is just being individual and not coming together. Rarely anyone is living truly as a feminist, as very little action is taking place and very little people or feminists is speaking up. So that's some of her worries as well and long-term effects. So though Bell Hook died December 15th, 2021, sadly, her impact still lives on and she continues to influence everyone to fight for justice and influence feminists to stay true and to stay strong. Thank you.